to the sky. Never let adventures pass you by. Be free and follow your crazy dreams. We're living our vision in the RV. Come ride with us and you'll be free.
Very, very beautiful. So is ice cream. Let's go get some.
Okay. Last week's video ended with a stop at Multnomah Falls. What you didn't see was our failed attempt for ice cream at their snack bar.
I am just amazed at how fast she walks when there's sweets around. She will hunt you down.
Are you still open? It was closed. Tomorrow is another big exploring day for us, and we were hoping for some peace and quiet and a good night's sleep. So much for that idea.
We got to get all the tanks cleaned out here and fill up our fresh tank and get moving along to Bend, Oregon. The bad thing about where they put us right next to the railroad tracks. I think we only heard the train once, right when we were trying to get to sleep. If you guys haven't used RV Trip Wizard for planning trips, it's really helped. We've got a link on our website, also on our resources page. I believe there's a discount on there. It's been a while since we talked about that. But if you're interested, check it out. Should we tell them what our next stop is? So make it a secret. It's before Bend.
Has something to do with a rock?
We are ready to go.
Pack your bags. We never needed their permission to believe in ourselves. So come with me. We could spend the weekend doing everything they said we'd never do.
As you know, we always enjoy finding an interesting place to eat during our travels, and today was no different. We found a little gem called Zigzag Mountain Cafe right before the Zigzag Ranger Station on U.S. Highway 26, or better known as Mount Hood Highway. We got the Eggs Benedict, of course.
Mm-hmm. You're going to have my biscuit. This is a scramble. Looks really good. Blackberry cobbler. Getting a piece to go. You mean this stuff?
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe you got that.
That's for later.
Oh, yes, because I'm full now. Thank you.
Forget about the others. Let's escape the silence together. Just say the word. I don't know when we'll get there, but we're still young. In their universe, we're just causing trouble, but nothing can hurt us in our bubble. For better or worse, in an uphill struggle, no regrets and windows down, down, down.
We decided to stop at an area called Smith Rock State Park. We're going to check that out. We have no idea if there's going to be a hike, or don't know how long this is going to take, but we're hoping we're going to get to Bend yet today. Spend some time there. Pretty coming in here.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my goodness, Estrada Ion. This place is super cool.
Yeah, so I'm just quickly reading online about it. Due to its sheer cliffs, it is ideal for rock climbing of all difficulty levels, and it is generally considered the birthplace of modern America's sport climbing and is host to cutting-edge climbing routes. Very, very cool.
It is. Okay, we're going to find a parking spot and get out, and let's all take a look at it a little closer.
Yep.
We need to go. We're burning daylight. Feeling a little like John Wayne today until I annoy her. Then I better quit. You coming?
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Okay. I was just looking at things.
Oh. All kinds of things to look at over here. Look at all the rocks. Kind of wanted to go talk to the other people with their Strata Ion, see how they like it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You're back there.
Well,
I was talking to myself.
don't do what we didn't do. You should wear sunscreen, which we have not. And although
Quit telling on us.
we did bring water.
Oh, you brought water? Oh my goodness, look at the long trail. Those trails go a long ways.
Why can't you see me on my knees for you, baby? I'm falling down, and I need you to catch me.
Those dogs. If you guys want to wait for us up there, we don't blame you. And you'll know when we're coming because we'll be coming around the mountain. We ain't going to start that again.
Approximately 30 million years ago, a large caldera called Crooked River Caldera was formed when overlying rock collapsed into an underground lava chamber. This created a huge amount of rock and ash debris that filled the caldera. That material solidified into rock, becoming the rhyolite tuff of Smith Rock. Rhyolite dikes intruded along faults in the tuff. 500,000 years ago, basalt lava flows from nearby volcanoes covered the older tuff. More recently, the Crooked River cut its way through the layers of rock to create today's geographic features. Smith Rock itself is a 3,200-foot-high ridge with a sheer cliff face overlooking a bend in the Crooked River, making the cliffs about 600 feet high.
That is your cave, honey. I mean, bear cave.
Why don't you go in and check that out? Go ahead, I'll wait here. Let me hold the camera.
Have you noticed that almost every single time when we're looking at a place on a map or for places to go, we always have this feeling that, oh, I don't know, it doesn't sound like it's going to be that great. It doesn't look that great. And then almost every time,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, when we get there, we're like, so glad
Yeah.
we came. But I can't think of a single time that we're disappointed.
I know.
Just restaurants.
Exactly. Exactly. Or
We never-
campgrounds.
We never get disappointed with nature. Drink. Is that your rock climbing?
Yeah.
You can go another couple steps probably. Look at you go. I am so proud of you, honey.
Yay!
There's people in the water way down there. Back up we go.
There we go. Smith Rock State Park is located in Central Oregon's high desert, near the communities of Redmond and Terrebonne. The park requires a day use fee of $5 per vehicle to park at Smith Rock State Park year-round, with 3 fee stations available. The park also has a camping area that accommodates tent camping only, and the day use area of the park is open daily from dawn to dusk. If you are camping, your receipt covers your car also for the days you are registered. It says famous since 1967 for huckleberry ice cream.
That means we're stopping?
I think we have to. Yeah, just a single in a cup of huckleberry.
Okay.
Well, how is the ice cream? I haven't tried yet.
It is good. Yes, it is worth the stop. That trail is not for the faint at heart. Holy cow.
Pretty sure they figured that part out already. I think it was something about our faces gave it away.
And the heavy breathing.
And the jello legs.
My legs were like mush.
Come back to your breath, don't drift away from me.
The Old Mill District is a historic area formerly occupied by 2 lumber mills in Bend, Oregon. Encompassing approximately 270 acres along the Deschutes River, the Old Mill District is now a mixed-use area known for its shops, galleries, and restaurants that draws thousands of visitors and employs more than 2,500 people. The area underwent significant development since the mid-1990s, when the land was purchased by a developer that maintained elements of the original buildings, including the area's 3 signature smokestacks.
Where are we anyway?
Old Mill District,
Where at?
downtown Bend, Oregon.
Are you coming? Oh, you're waiting on me to lock the doors. There's a concert going on behind us at the Hayden Amphitheater. I guess it's a group called Mount Joy. We'll have to look that one up. We're not familiar with that name. It's because we're getting old?
Probably.
Could be. This just blows my mind how many people are on this river with
This
their...
looks so fun.
It does. Looks very relaxing.
Very.
I wonder how many margaritas we could carry on there with us.
People on the bike trail and or walking. I mean, it's a very nice place.
Michelle was looking online at this restaurant here. It's called Anthony's. It's like 4.5 stars. Could be good food.
It's very swanky.
You want to go to Anthony's? Or you want to go somewhere else?
Oh, you can watch Anthony.
Hey, Anthony. Say hi to Anthony. Uh-oh. We get ourselves in financial trouble when we go to this store.
Sorry.
There's a lot of different places here that have really good reviews. We probably could have picked something better. It was probably a 7.
Yeah, but they were very accommodating because they didn't even have fajitas on their menu, and we love fajitas, and he said, I'll make it. So,
Yeah, didn't even hesitate about
yeah.
it. I mean, if you like
Yeah.
Mexican food, it's worth a stop.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other places here. I mean, there's so many different places. That's the thing about when we travel. It's like we can't eat it all.
Yeah.
We're usually not staying long enough to keep trying different ones in one location.
I think we're tired from that hike, the small hike we did on a very steep incline.
Very much.
Wore us out.
Yeah. It's about, what time is it?
6:30.
6:30. The night is young, babe, and it's Saturday night.
Oh my God, I'm
Let's
ready
go
to
get lit.
I'm ready to go to sleep. Oh look, there's a
What?
ale trail. Ale as in drink. No, we can't.
This is really cool. The band is playing right over here, and all the people are on their rafts. So if you walk down just a little bit further, it was probably about a 10-minute walk from the shop area, the end of the shop area. There's a man-made surfing area right here. If you come, find our sticker and let us know. We did this one other place. Well, we did it in Maine and we did it in the Keys.
Yeah.
We've had some people finding it. Where do we want to put it? Here?
With our friends Trampled by Turtles, and it feels very, very good to be back here. This is one of the most beautiful spots on the planet.
This is a fun place to go, guys, down a bit. We're playing ping pong off each other here. Pinball. This is a fun place.
Yes.
Well, good morning. We spent the night here in Bend, Oregon at a Cracker Barrel. This Cracker Barrel has a very small parking lot. They don't have
like a bigger RV section like the majority of all the Cracker Barrels we've been to. I don't think we've seen one quite like this before.
The temperatures were pretty decent. We didn't have to have the air going. We let the vent fan above here run all night and opened a window and brought in a nice cool breeze. And then about 5 o'clock this morning, had to get up and shut it because it got a little too chilly in here, and turned on the heat. Now the heater again works off of our diesel fuel, or if you're connected to shore power, it'll use the electric that way. But we use the diesel fuel. So we had the TV on, all the lights, the hair dryer, the fan, anything else you can think of, electricity that we've used. We charged batteries, laptop, and we're down to 91%. At 91%, it's not going to take much driving at all with that engine started, and that extra alternator is going to charge the batteries right back up to full. So as you can see, they're pretty robust. Locking down the table back there, we just keep our bedding there pretty much 99% of the time. We haven't put the bedding up and the seat up back here since we were in Iowa.
Nobody else is traveling with us.
No, that's just easier for us to do it that way. And then when she works, she just uses the bedding as extra padding when she sits on it. Going into a Cracker Barrel. We're only filming this right now because we used to film and we'd go into Cracker Barrel, just a few shots. But we had somebody here a while back, since we didn't film that, saying, you should go in there and pay your respects and,
and buy something.
And buy something. And we did, just because we didn't film it. See, she's going in. We want to see the bill too. Oh gosh, you're really sitting down? You're gonna eat here? Oh my gosh, you got a menu. Are you gonna order? Oh, I think I might get something here.
The pictures look like on the menu. Not always how it comes out.
Make sure we close that window.
Yep.
Breakfast was about $30. Notice that we're really starting to notice here recently how much higher the prices have gotten. So even though we come and we stay free at a Cracker Barrel for, one night, and we have to pay to go eat breakfast, or give them some sort of business, it's not about just getting a place to stay free. Sometimes it's about finding a place along your route that you can just pull over and rest, go to sleep, so that you can start out the next morning, continue your travel. It was too late last night to take off and drive to our next destination where we would be spending the night, so that's why you do that sometimes. One of the places that we really like to stay are casinos. We're not gamblers. Do we ever gamble? To be honest, this is our gambling. We go to a casino, we'll take $5, put it in a dollar machine and hit 5 times. If we win, great. If we don't, it was only $5. And then there's no regrets. No crying that you lost a lot of money or nothing. But I've always had this infatuation, would you call it, with casinos. I love looking at the different casinos and the architecture of them and everything. I like the atmosphere. We love it that since we've been in Washington and Oregon, the casinos have no smoking inside the casinos, so you don't have that awful smell in the casinos. That's really nice. Twice since we've been in Washington, we went to a casino and we put $5 in and we won $20 and said, okay, that's it, let's leave.
I know. It's almost like we're on a roll, winning streak.
So it's actually been paying us to stay there. Kind of. We still eat there too.
I know. We pretty much put it into our food.
When we stay somewhere in a campground, especially with the van, we really don't need hookups, especially when it's just for one night. So it kind of seems like a waste of money. All right, next destination is a casino.
Come on now, come on, won't you come with me? Time to let it go and be free.
We're gonna make a quick stop at Whole Foods and then Walmart, and then we're gonna continue our drive.
You said
promise.
Quick stop, right?
Quick stop, yes.
Quick stop.
That's usually not a problem for me.
Get away from the do's and don'ts. Get away, don't let it close.
We said it before ourselves, calling Whole Foods whole paycheck. But a lot of times there's There's things here and there you're gonna find it's actually cheaper. For instance, Michelle bought a new hydro flask yesterday at REI. It is $10 cheaper here
At
Whole
Paycheck.
Foods.
Oh, sorry.
Whole paycheck.
But with the Amazon Prime membership, though, it was cheaper.
Oh, that's right.
That
it was with
cheaper.
the Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But still, $10.
Still $10.
Paraíso, come and swim to the local paraíso under the lazy evening sun. Come live a little bit of what you dream. Don't get stuck in what you cannot be. About time you drop that fight. When the heat be rising, we still gliding. Nothing's gonna change how we feel. It's a wondrous ride. Get away from the do's and don'ts. Get away, don't let it close. Loco, loco, paraíso, come and swim to the local paraíso under the lazy evening sun. Paraíso, come and swim to the local paraíso under the lazy evening sun. Loco paraíso, come and swim to the local paraíso under the lazy evening sun. Paraíso, come and swim to the local paraíso under the lazy evening sun.
Little place here that you can eat, and then right outside the window are some elk out there. We've counted 33 elk over there. Well, good morning from Elk Valley Casino. A smaller casino, newer one though. They don't care if you stay the night. If you're gonna stay more than one night, they say just let them know. And that's right, when you first come into the door, that's where the security is located. They do require you to get a player's card though. A lot of elk in the evening will be all over this whole area on the other side of that parking lot. And the restaurant is on that far end, has a bunch of windows that you can sit and eat and watch the elk. It was amazing how many elk came out from nowhere. And they have a couple TVs, big screen TVs in this one hallway on the right-hand side as you go in. Take a look at those. It has a camera set up in the woods somewhere around here, I'm guessing. And it shows like the elk interacting and bears and coyotes. But it's really neat. You have to take a look at that. Starting off the work week again here, and then we're gonna probably move on down the Redwoods tonight.
It's been about 3 years now since the last time we drove through the Redwoods with our Class A motorhome, Vinny. We were so disappointed because we didn't plan well and wasn't able to stop and get out to see any of the Redwoods during that trip. So this time, we are making sure that we see as much as we can.
I'm thinking we gotta get a picture here.
We are both so excited and anxious to go through the various areas of the Redwoods over the next 3 days. Look for the gray striped bark, and of course the size is definitely a giveaway.
The size is definitely a giveaway.
Huge, but
yeah.
they're the gray striped bark, I think, like that one right there.
babe.
We decided to make a quick stop in Klamath, California to grab something quick to eat directly across from the Redwood Hotel and Casino.
People have said the food's good here, so. Can you hold my hand? I'm just waiting.
Klamath is situated on US 101 inland from the mouth of the Klamath River. This redwood's bark exposed the more vulnerable interior to further injury by fire.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So you read it's like 100 feet in?
We are here.
Is that big or what?
That's
Go
big.
stand by it. Wait for it. We stopped at a campground here to get some fresh water, and we emptied our tanks. Fresh water, it's on a system where it is trickling out really slow, so that it doesn't backfill into their system, I guess. But it's getting late, getting dark.
Yeah.
So we're probably just going to drive the rest of the way straight to the casino and set up camp.
There's a field over here that has some elk in it,
yeah.
but it's so dark, you wouldn't be able to see it.
We stayed here at Bear River Casino last night. Yeah, there was quite a few RVs here. A few vans. They're just they're scattered, parked all over. Right across the street, it's like the Bear River. It's a fuel station. The diesel was $5.68 there, and everywhere else that we went, the fuel was $7, $6.99, $7.01. It was over $1.30 some higher than it was here. So if you have like a fifth wheel or a travel trailer, some you might be able to get in there, but otherwise you might want to pull in here, unhook, and then go over there and fill up.
So we went all night last night after we parked, and then all day today working. It's now 10 after 5. Battery's there from 92%. That'd be a different story if the AC was running.
I was
all the
gonna
time,
say
but we haven't needed it.
it's nice having cooler temps.
Avenue of the Giants.
Yeah, more big trees.
Ready for some big trees? I'm ready for big trees. Let's go get some big trees.
Woo!
Big trees.
Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue
Lost
too.
axe and forest fire in 1908 And then the fish is where the flood of 1964, I think I read that. That's where the water, how high the water got.
Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you?
Take a walk along the trail from the parking lot. Each mature tree in the forest supports many species of plants, animals, and insects.
Not blue, not blue.
That's crazy. This is the Direville Overlook.
And Direville was a stagecoach stop, a shipping port, and a crossroads town that played an important role in the early settlement of this redwood area. And it was completely destroyed by the flood of 1955. And then if we go overlook over there, I think we can see the Rockefeller Forest.
Well, remember, you're not going to overlook if you just look over. Okay?
Okay.
We learned this in Bar Harbor. You know, the harbor of Bar?
Right. On the other side of our country.
Well, actually, it was Acadia Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we didn't overlook nothing. Because
No.
all we did was just looked over. Hey, there it is. I didn't overlook nothing.
Okay.
Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you? Not blue, not blue, not blue.
Well, this is the end of, gosh, we stayed here 3 nights? Yeah, 3 nights. We didn't film anything last night because we didn't do much. We had to do laundry. So we're just skipping forward right now to our, actually we're getting ready to leave. We've got a long drive tonight. We're going to go see the shrine, I believe. What is that tree?
It's a drive-through tree, but we're
we
too
can't
tall.
drive through it.
So we'll be walking through it, maybe.
Are we too tall to walk through it?
No, we're short.
We'll do the limbo.
Your shadow stretching on the floor while the sun gets low. I got a feeling that the glow deep inside my core needs to breathe to flow. We push it right on through. I know you need it too, because we have been working hard right from the very start. Who knew we'd get this far? But now it's time for us to stay out until it's late. We've come a long, long way, so we deserve it, mate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day.
$3 a person to walk through.
Yeah, I don't really know if it was worth $3, but oh well.
$3 for a picture,
A
6, I
donation.
guess. Yeah. We came, we saw.
Yeah.
No obstacles that we faced did ever slow us down. We knew we'd get here, went the extra mile in every race. We are duty bound.
We are stopping at a KOA to get some fresh water. We've already dumped tanks. We're just needing fresh water because at the place we dumped tanks, they didn't have fresh water. No potable water there. Michelle called the KOA and they said, sure, come on in, it's free.
It's a nice KOA.
Yeah. All filled with water and ready to roll.
Yay!
So we deserve it, man. Call it a day and celebrate. our best, but sometimes we need to stop to see what we have assessed. I'm grateful about everything, because we have been working hard right from the very start. Now we get this far, but now it's time for us to stay out until it's late. We've come a long, long way, so